Well, hello. Today we're going to have a special event. We're going to do a Survivor Pens video, but this is unique because I think this is the first pen that has been through two Survivor Pens videos. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, editing me here. Filming me, you're wrong. Turns out I do this, the Schrade Tactical Fountain Pen has been in two different Survivor Pens videos. That's a pen that I do every presidential election. And guess what? We're going to have a presidential election next fall, so it's going to happen again next year. So, yeah, this is not the only one. Back to the video. So let's check out the Pilot Justus 95. So this is the Pilot Justus 95. So you might ask, what makes the Pilot Justus 95 so special? Well, let's take a look. So it has a barleycorn finish. There's also a striped finish that I did not get. Two trim rings. Nothing on the finial, nothing on the finial. And here on the cap band we've got... Well, I've had this pen so long it's starting to get hard to read, but I see Pilot Japan and Justus 95. Open it up. We'll come back to the nib. So it takes a Con 70 converter. So it will hold a lot of ink, which is good because whenever I ink it up, I usually write through it very quickly. So what makes the nib special? Well, it's a soft nib, but it has this cantilever on it, operated by a dial here that says hard and soft. So if I turn it to hard, you can see the cantilever comes out. If I turn it to soft, it goes back in. Now, my feeling is that that does very little to the writing. Mostly what that does is how the pen feels. I find that when I'm writing math, I prefer to have it on the hard setting. When I'm writing words, I prefer it on the soft setting. So I'm going to do most of my writing with it on the soft setting, but I'm going to do some writing toward the end with it on the hard so you can see both. So the ink in this is Lamy Turquoise. Flex pen, no, but it is soft. And this is a test where I do think it's important to show both, so right below it, we'll do the same test over again on hard. So you may not see much difference in the writing, but the feel was worlds different. Wetness and flow, well, that's not going to be affected by the cantilever, so we only need to do that once. Smear test. Whoop. Yeah, that's a wet one. Reverse writing, if you're into that kind of thing. Which I know some of you are. Don't try to lie to me. A very smooth, ultra extra fine. And finally, the world famous Peer Gustafson test. And this pen has no trouble keeping up. And finally, we're going to do a longer form quote. This has two sentences, so I will do the first sentence in soft and the second sentence in hard. So that was the Pilot Justus 95. I did my first impression or first video of the pen anyway, July 20th, 2014, so pretty early on in my career as a YouTuber. I did its first Survivor Pens video, January 31st, 2018. And now it is, what is today? October 11th? Sorry, October 11th, 2023. So there has to be a reason I've kept this pen this long. And I think you could tell from the video that this pen is going to last on into the next time I do a Survivor Pens video. I really like this pen. I think it's classy looking. A little pricey. You know, at the time I was worried that the whole cantilever thing was a bit of a gimmick, but I do enjoy it. Now that I'm not teaching math this year, I don't use it as much for writing math, but it is a good pen for writing math. I like, put it on the hard setting. It just feels right to do math. Do I adjust the cantilever very often? No, I usually run it in the soft setting, but boy, I enjoy it. And it's just so comfortable. It's very classy sounding. See, I just capped it in front of the microphone. It just really nice. The converter is Pilot's good converter. It's just all around a good, reliable pen. I have replaced the converter, I think, twice since I bought the pen. So that may be a sign about the converter more than the pen. I have also, I enjoy putting a shading ink in it. Right now, I don't remember what I had in it when I filmed the writing sample, because I filmed that a little while ago, a couple months ago. But in the pen itself right now, I have Noodler's Black Swan and English Rose. A favorite of mine to put in it is one of my favorite inks, which is Sailor Epinard. It's just a good pen. It's comfortable in the hand, writes well, it's comfortable, it looks good, it feels good, it sounds good. Just a good pen. And yeah, probably the cantilever is a little bit of a gimmick, but it's a gimmick I like, so doggone it, I'm going to go with this pen. So as far as a test, I don't believe I did back then. Whoop! Why, yes, it does do very... Try that again. It does very well with the pocket test. Very happy with it. So, yeah, good pen. Worth the price? Probably not, but it's so fun. And I just enjoy writing with it. So, there you go. I don't know of any other modern pens that have the cantilever. I know there was a Wall Eversharp vintage pen that probably would be outside my budget, but existed, that had the same kind of cantilever design. And yeah, just something I enjoy. So I'm going to start babbling and repeating myself, so I'm going to close it up there. So thank you for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.